Our instrumentation for the Boston Crusaders this summer is unique to the show in the sense that we certainly have our standard front ensemble instruments, but we've really tried to augment that with a lot of different characteristic percussion sounds that are important to the authenticity of the show music. We've got a lot of different instruments we're using. We've got a couple instruments from the Japanese culture, a shimi daiko and o-daiko, and we certainly have some African instruments as well, a surdo, and so on. And then beyond that, we really have a few specialty instruments in the front ensemble. The kalimba, we have a gentleman at Zendrum who built a melodic controller for us. We're able to use that really as sort of a second synthesizer. It's played by a percussionist, it's played with mallets, but we're able to use that to sort of augment our electronic design.
So the way that the synth works is I play the actual sound patches on the keyboard, which runs through the laptop that I have on my board, and that's where I get all the different effects. And then I actually hit all the sound samples on an individual sampler that's also plugged into the board. So that's where you get all of like the vocals and sound effects and stuff.
The electronics component of our show this year is really integral, and I think to any drum corps show at this point, if you're taking the electronics out of the show, it's affecting all 150 members. And I think what Anna and what Colton are doing with their electronic instruments, Anna on sampler and synthesizer, and Colton on the Yamaha DTX and then the Zendrum, it's really some of our unique sampling and some of the things we have voice actors doing for us for our narration that really helps to bring the flavor of the show and the wicked games to the field.
It is this court's conclusion that you, the accused, hath maliciously practiced the detestable arts of witchcraft and sorcery.
Each player plays like at least 2 or 3 instruments.
The show would be very empty without them.
This show, I play a lot more instruments than I did my last show. Like I go from vibes to handbells to a surdo drum to sound plates, which are just like pieces of metal that I hit with a hammer.
It just gives it more human quality to the show. Instead of just hearing horns and drums and seeing flags, it connects the audience to what we're trying to convey.
I think the biggest thing that I love about this front ensemble is we're incredibly goofy and silly, and it's hard to take us seriously outside of rehearsal. But like the second we're back in the pit, like after lunch break or something, we're just like, we're game on.
Everyone can really get on board with really wanting to perfect the show and get into rehearsal mode.
No matter what place we were fighting for in my 3 years here, rehearsal has, for the most part, been the same. We get there, we're not pouty, we just get to business, we do our job, and that just brings our bond together so much, and it's really awesome.